People are often told to stay positive, chase success, and care deeply about everything that matters. The idea is that more effort, more concern, and more ambition will lead to a better life. However, this approach often creates pressure, anxiety, and constant dissatisfaction. The problem is not that people care too little. The problem is that they care about too many things that do not actually matter. Attention and emotional energy are limited. When they are spread across everything, they lose their value. A different approach begins with a simple idea. Not everything deserves attention. Some problems are worth solving while others are not. Trying to avoid all discomfort or to feel good all the time is unrealistic. Life always includes challenges, uncertainty, and failure. Instead of avoiding problems, it is more useful to choose better problems. The quality of life depends on the quality of problems a person is willing to face. Meaningful effort often involves difficulty, but it leads to growth and satisfaction. Another important idea is that constant positivity can be harmful. Ignoring negative emotions does not remove them. It often makes them stronger. Accepting discomfort, failure, and limitation creates a more stable mindset than trying to eliminate them. People also tend to measure themselves against unrealistic standards. Social expectations, media images, and cultural narratives create pressure to be successful, confident, and happy at all times. This leads to comparison and a feeling of inadequacy. Letting go of these expectations reduces this pressure. It allows individuals to focus on what is personally meaningful rather than what appears impressive to others. This shift from external validation to internal values is essential. Values play a central role in this approach. Not all values are equal. Some are unstable and depend on external conditions such as popularity or status. Others are more reliable, such as personal growth, honesty, or responsibility. Choosing better values leads to more consistent satisfaction. Responsibility is another key element. Taking responsibility does not mean controlling everything, but accepting ownership of actions and responses. Even when situations are difficult, the way a person reacts remains within their influence. The fear of failure often prevents action. However, avoiding failure also prevents learning. Failure provides information about what works and what does not. When it is accepted as part of the process, it becomes less threatening. Another common issue is the need for certainty. People want clear answers and predictable outcomes. In reality, life is uncertain and complex. Accepting uncertainty reduces anxiety and makes it easier to act despite incomplete information. The central idea is not to stop caring completely, but to be selective. When attention is focused on fewer meaningful areas, life becomes clearer and more manageable. Energy is no longer wasted on trivial concerns or constant comparison. Happiness in this framework is not the result of avoiding problems, but of engaging with meaningful challenges. By choosing what to care about and accepting the limits of control, it becomes possible to reduce unnecessary stress and build a more grounded and stable life.